We are here outside Sunshine Tidings Coop, and today we're going to take a look at Tumbleweed tunes by Brandoman, Rickety Restored Century Bridge by Evil Viking, Plunketts Duster by WeLoKee, and Lone Wanderer Fast Travel by LoneRaptor. Now I am wearing the Plunketts Duster, and behind me here you have the Lone Wanderer. And isn't this a cool bike? This is an awesome bike. We are going to take a closer look at it, but a little later. First of all, let us run into Sunshine Tidings here. Now listen to that. Isn't that awesome? Now this is radio fit for this world, isn't it?
Dusty here, with yet another word of wisdom. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take.
That is words of wisdom, isn't it? This mod is just so awesome. I have no words. Look at it. It gives you a radio that you can put in your settlements instead of Diamond City Radio or the classic one. Look at it. And look at the textures of this radio. It's amazing, it really is. So you actually build it. So you go into your building menu here. Look at that. And you go to decorations, as you usually do. And you go till you find your other radios under miscellaneous. Here you go. Here you have classical radio, Tumbleweed tunes. Isn't that awesome? It really is. And here you have what's this? Yeah, Diamond City and Radio Freedom, because you know I'm a Minuteman there. So there you go, there it is, and you build it like you do other radios. It's really, really, really cool. Look at this thing. Look at that. Look at the texture. Tumbleweed tunes. It says, one man, one guitar. And you know, he tells, you know, stories in between the guitar playing. He's just so awesome. This radio station is superb. It really is. It so fits this world. I mean, look at this. It creates this amazing atmosphere, doesn't it? It really does. Now, if you go into your radio station in your Pip-Boy, you'll find it here. Tumbleweed tunes. It also comes with a misc tape. You make this holotape in a chemistry station, and if you go inside here you need to turn into the radio station to be able to set the volume, but here you can actually set the volume of the radio when you're listening to it in your Pip-Boy, that is. Now let's go down to the Lone Wanderer. Our motorcycle. It is right down the street. It's so awesome. You always park it just a little bit away from your settlement, which is really cool because then you know you won't get any problems with the building and stuff and taking this into consideration, so I love that it did that. It's always parked a little down the street. Now you have different places where you can store stuff. You have saddlebags open, you can put stuff in there. You have medical supplies which you can put stuff in. You have a camping set, you have a fuel tank there, if you can see that, fuel can it says. If you press the A button, opens, and you have to put oil in it to drive, of course. And here you have a cup holder, so you know, let's take the Guinevere out. But you see it still shows there, but I like the fact that you actually get one. It's just so awesome. But of course you can put whatever you want, you know, in there if you want to. Really awesome touch there with the cup holder. I love it. You can also upgrade the bike to have a little bubble head on the front bumper there. It is amazing, it really is. So if we go into the settings, the mod comes with a little settings tape. So we go in here. You have different settings. You can set how you want to travel. You can have all locations without restrictions. You can have only discovered settlements. You can toggle settlements only, off and or on. You can go to different cities if you want to do that. You can allow settlers to move the motorcycle from anywhere, or you know, toggle that off and on. It's so many. The toggle activation sound off, it's on. You can adjust the volume settings of the bike, how much fuel it uses, how often you want it to break down, all sorts of things. I am not going to go through everything because I actually think that was part of what was so fun about it, was to discover all of those things. But you have a trillion options, you know. If you're, one thing that's really handy is if you go by foot to a place, you know, or you fast travel another way or whatever, you can order your bike, that your settlers move your bike to the place that you are, if that is a option, you know, near a settlement or near a city. If you go to your map here, you will see this little car which will show you where the motorcycle is, which is really handy, you know, if you forget where you parked it. Especially like downtown Boston and stuff, it could be difficult to remember exactly where it is. So when you have that marker, you just run towards that marker and you find the bike. It's really awesome. Now let me show you the camping stuff. So we can choose to set up camp. We can open storage if we want to do that. We can put storage there, but we can also set up camp here for the night. There we go. And voila, look at this. We have some place we can cook, and it actually works. Look at that. Yes, we can cook food, but of course you need to bring your stuff with you. It's not connected to your settlements. There we go. You have a little lamp, and you have a sleeping bag there which you can sleep. I can't remember how much it is in the sleeping bag, but it is 7 hours, can't really remember. But when you're done, you just go here, you press the setup camp again and store camping equipment. There we go. Now I'm going to show you where you can find this bike in the end of the video. So if you don't want to see that, you can just don't look at that. I'll let you know when I do that. So if you want me to show you, I will, and if not, you just stop the video there. So let's go to Sanctuary, shall we? Look at that sound, isn't that awesome? Yeah, before we do, I almost forgot. You saw Far Harbor and Nuka World. Well, this bike can travel to both Nuka World and Far Harbor. But to do that, you need to download the add-ons for the mods. So you need to download the main mod to have this mod. But if you want to go to Far Harbor also, or Nuka World also, you need to download those add-ons. So first this mod, and then you place the add-ons, the Far Harbor and the Nuka World, underneath. So they're two different mods, so you can choose to have both of them or just one of them. You know, you choose. So let's go. You have to point at the tank there. Drive, and you see here is, if you go to settlements and you don't find your Nuka World or Far Harbor settlements here, it's because they are, let's just go back, they are underneath here. So here you have the cities of the Far Harbor, and here's Nuka World. So let us go to Red Rocket / Sanctuary. And here we are. Now look at that, isn't it cool? I love this. Look at this little shopping basket there that you have the fuel tank in. I just love the details on this, and the helmet, you know, on the tank there. It's awesome. It really is awesome. You can also choose to have the back breakdown, you know, and the intervals you want the breakdowns to happen, all sorts of different things. It's really cool, really easy to understand. It's super easy to understand. So I don't want to tell you everything. Leave something for surprise there. So let us look at our Rickety restored, the Sanctuary bridge, shall we? And if you have watched my main story, that's roleplay, you will recognize this bridge, because this is the bridge that I have in that mod. And you just download it. You download it, and this is what it's like. You don't have to do anything. Just download the mod, or you know, install the mod, and there you go. That's it. It'll be there when you enter the game. I love it. I really do. Look at it. It really looks like something that, you know, these settlers have done. Doesn't it? Huh? Look at the, you know, it's Rickety restored. I just saw this mod, you know, and I had to have it, because this little hole in the bridge that's here has always annoyed me, because the pack Brahmins, they always have a problem with this part, and I don't know, and to me it makes sense that they would restore the bridge. It looks good, doesn't it? When you run over it like this. Okay, I'll stop. It's the little things, isn't it, that makes everything believable. I love it. I love this bridge. It makes perfect sense that they would restore the bridge. It really does. So let us head over to the workbench and take a little look at this duster. Look at this duster. This duster is awesome, isn't it? It's so fantastic. Look at the details on it. It's amazing. Look how the metal has worn through the jacket there. It's just super cool. I love this duster. I absolutely adore it. It's awesome. It really is. It's fantastic. It really is fantastic. Everything about it is perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now I don't want to take it off, you know. But I am going to give it to one of my male settlers here, so that you'll see how it looks on a guy. Let's just see how much it costs to make it, because it costs a little. You go to a chemistry station, and you go under utility, and you will find Plunkett's duster. And you see it takes 6 fiber optics, 6 cloth, 12 fiberglass, and 12 leather. And then you have the suede gloves, which cost 3 cloth, 1 cork, 1 fiberglass, and 1 leather. So let's look at the stats. We go to the army bench here. And what can we do with it? We can go here and we can give it MISC. Insulated, treated, resistant lining, protective lining and shielded lining. It gives you 1 agility, 1 perception and 1 strength, which is really good. It also has, you know, the fire damage there, which I haven't noticed before. Then you have ballistic weave, or do you have they changed it? I don't know. A ballistic weave. You can weave it up, so it can be really, really good. And if you, in addition to that, have, you know, the protective or resistant threads, and it becomes really, really good, doesn't it? It really does. Let's see if we can do anything about the gloves. With the gloves? No, I didn't think so. So, there you go. Let us find a male settler here. There we go. Give him that instead. Maybe not smart, but there we go. That's how it looks on a guy. Really cool, isn't it? Yes. I don't know, I prefer it on my character. But it's really cool on a guy too. Absolutely super cool. Absolutely. See, that's better. I want it myself. You can't have my duster. No. So, there you go. That was all for today. I'm now going to show you where you can find the Lone Wanderer for the first time. When you find it, you have to fix it up. Actually, so you have to bring some stuff to fix it up. And I'll show you where the bike is. If you don't want to see where the bike is, I'll just say go out, have huge amounts of fun, and thank you so much for watching. The rest of us, well, let's go hiking. So here I am on the rooftop of one of my old sanctuary houses. You see, this is the roundabout here in Sanctuary. See, that's the tree. And if you turn over here, in that direction, you will find the robotic disposal place, and that's where the bike is. So if we go into our map, it is over there. This is where it is. Robotics disposal ground, over there. So let me swoop over there and I'll show you where to find it. Here we are in this little shed. Now on the map we are here. We're here. Here's Sanctuary, right? You go inside here and you'll find the bike standing here, and you repair it here, because you need to repair it before you can move on. And after you have repaired it so that you can use it, it'll be right here. Here it is. You can also travel back to the robotics place here, robotics disposal place, and you'll find that under other robotics disposal place. So with that being said, people, the only thing left for me to do is drive away and tell you to go out, have huge amounts of fun, and thank you so much